Good morning, this is Loretta R. Walls. Happy Friday, April Fools for those that like to play those pranks. Um, I'm up a little early before the family gets up and just wanted to stop in for a short and give a quick little insight on Rendezvous. I've had a couple of questions come via text message and online about some of the characters' names, and I do realize that they can be a little bit of a challenge. I tend to twist up names and make them a little more interesting to pronounce. And I know with Rendezvous, the set of characters in there are pretty interesting. So let me get started. The main character, one of the main characters rather, is Menchon Martinez. He's the CEO of Rendezvous Industries. He's also very used to getting what he wants. And Menchon is, I guess you could say he's a man's man, definitely a boss, definitely someone to be respected. Don't want to give too much away about him, but Menchon, which is Menchyon, is one of the fun names that I came up with, which is actually a variation of the word mention. His best friend, Francisco Kid, is known to be a master player. Francisco's not one to want to commit or settle down until this beautiful young lady named Neva Claiborne comes into the picture, who hails from Paris, France. But Neva is running away from some things in her past and is ready to start a new life. The fact that she and Menchon went to school together in France for a short, and they were fast friends and even faster lovers, makes for an interesting twist when she ends up having to work for Menchon, but directly with Francisco as Vice President of Creative Services. Some of the other fun names in the book are Ginger, Mondalee, Rosalind, Carolyn, which is spelled with a little bit of a twist, not much, and Sabina, and that's pretty much the main gist of those names. But overall, the story is set in a fictional town called Summer Spring, South Carolina, which is right outside the area of Myrtle Beach. I like that area, so I decided to use that as my motivation to set a format. And the perfume factor was something I'd never seen anybody write about a perfume company, so I decided, let's do something different. Let's do some research on that. You know, don't hear about chemists very often, and African American chemists at that. So I enjoyed the fact that Lisbon, Perry, and Chris got to show their formats, and I just try to write on an upscale level to embrace different readers and different techniques to draw in different characters in different positions. I don't like to write about the same thing over and over again, but my characters I do tend to fall in love with from time to time, so I think every author does. If it's a really good book and you're enjoying yourself, that's usually when you write your best work. And I tell everybody that asks me, how did you get started writing? I was 13, and reading was a big love of mine, which it always has been. But more importantly, you write what you know. You may not think you're writing what you know, but you're writing from experience in your heart in some aspect, somewhere, somehow. So, deny it if you wish. You know better, authors. Before I run away, I hope you can join us on Colorful Radio this afternoon, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If not, I totally understand. Most of us have to work, and that's absolutely necessary in this day's world. Also, if you can't, I'm going to try and get a link to post on my pages, and hopefully you'll be able to check those out at your leisure. I'd be very honored if you could do so. For those that plan to attend, thank you in advance. Hope you read Rendezvous. I will have plenty to share. I don't want to give away too much right now, but I do want to say good morning, and for all of you authors out there hustling and grinding, West Coast authors, just want to give a quick shout out to a couple of folks that have been very supportive. Quan, Eric S. Gray, Terry Roden, Julia Press Simmons, Mimi Renee, also to some of the book clubs out there, ARC, Urban Fire, USA, You guys have been awesome to me. Looking forward to some more feedback this year from some new folks. If you don't know me, get to know me. If you want to know me, you can find me at www.nucherte.com, which is NUCHERTE.com. Oh, and I can't forget one more good couple authors. Miss Iris Bowling. If you guys don't have the Heart series, yeah, you're missing a collection in your life. Gotta check her out, most definitely. Find her on Facebook. Go to my page. She's there. Trust me. She's got a new book dropping in May. And also my good friend William A. Hobbs. Dr. Hobbs is awesome too. You gotta check him out. Just go to my page. You'll find them. Promise you. Real good people. Alright, that's it for now. I gotta get up and get to moving and then prep for this interview later on. And I hope to see you guys out in the literary industry.